Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is the final episode of a 4-part series on lean methodology, and we'll focus on implementing lean methodology within your organization. So, your 2 minutes starts now. In the last 3 episodes, we've discussed at a high level of what the value of lean methodology is. But as I've mentioned before, an organization can't just dabble in lean and expect optimal results. The philosophy requires an organizational culture shift with all members of the organization having the right knowledge to identify, act upon, and desire continuous improvement. Now, the concept of lean is not just a buzzword or fad that you'll find in the news. It's a foundational principle that will not fade or go away as new ways of doing things emerge. Instead, the concept can actually be incorporated as a fundamental piece of any new methodology being utilized or considered. So how do you implement lean methodology within your organization? Well, just like any other initiative. So number 1, create an implementation roadmap. Now this can be done in 2 ways, either solely or through a process improvement initiative where the new methodology is incorporated into the project execution. If implementing solely, the roadmap would be identifying the steps necessary to drive the vision of continuous improvement across the organization. This would still follow that of standard project management principles with planning, executing, monitoring, and closeout. If implementing through a process improvement initiative, the roadmap would include all of the necessary steps to move the current process or processes to the future state map generated through value stream mapping. Number 2, training. In order to effectively implement lean within an organization, training and education of lean principles will need to occur. Knowledge transfers will eventually happen organizational-wide as principles trickle through the organization, but formal training should be held at the senior level. A common mistake made is that organizations try to implement lean before an appropriate knowledge base is in place. And number 3, change management and setting expectations. An often forgotten piece of any implementation is change management. Any change is going to have challenges, and that should always be expected. But when challenges arise, commitment should as well. Without commitment to changing, implementing lean principles will not be successful. Upon successful implementation, organizations will see a myriad of benefits in terms of cost savings, improved operations, and better resource utilization. But most of all, lean organizations are proactive, productive, and positioned to scale with the supply chain being used as a competitive advantage.